Brent crude rose to the highest in more than 7 months after OPEC and Russia said they're well on the way to clearing a global glut, while traders eyed the potential for supply disruption from the Kurdish independence vote. Futures rose as much as 1.4% in London, to the highest since February 2nd. The OPEC-led group implemented more than 100% of its agreed cuts last month and fuel stockpiles have been massively drained, OPEC Secretary-General Mohammad Barkindo said Friday in Vienna. Kurdistan oil is at Turkey's mercy and would have nowhere to go if it chose to close the valves, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said Monday as residents of the Iraqi region went to the polls. Oil has advanced this month on forecasts of strong demand and as U.S. Gulf Coast refineries resume operations after Hurricane Harvey. Meanwhile, drillers in America have continued to reduce activity, with rigs targeting crude falling for a third straight week to the lowest since June, according to Baker Hughes. Yet even as declining rigs and inventories support the price, an extension of the OPEC-led deal beyond March will be required to rebalance the global market, according to British Petroleum. Continued declining US oil rigs and continued declining inventories is giving support to oil. At the same time, without any firm plans for after March 2018, discussions will start about the endgame of the OPEC deal and erode confidence. Brent for the November settlement gained 72 cents to $57.58/barrel on the Europe exchange. It rose 2.2% last week. Total volume traded was about 20% above the 100-a-day average. West Texas Intermediate for November delivery was at $50.94/barrel on the NYME, up 28 cents. Brent traded at a premium of $6.63 to West Texas Intermediate. The outlook for the global oil market is improving and OPEC members will keep pressing onward until it balances. However, it's not possible to say whether the deal will need to be extended until closer to expiry, Kuwait's oil minister Isam al-Mazouk said. The Kurds, which make up about 1/5 of Iraq's 38 million people, have long-standing grievances against the government in Baghdad. They won a large degree of autonomy under the post-Saddam Iraqi constitution adopted in 2005, and nationalism has deepened since Kurdish troops scored battlefield successes against Islamic State and brought the city of Kirkuk under their control. Turkey fears the independence vote could set back its own campaign to stamp out a Kurdish insurgency it's been battling for 3 decades. Iraq's goal to boost production capacity to 5 MMBpd won't affect markets, and not all new output will be exported, Oil Minister Jabar al-Ubai said in Baghdad. Compliance to agreed cuts is acceptable, but OPEC needs to address rising supply from Libya and Nigeria, which are exempt from the curbs, Iran's oil minister Bajain named Azanganeh said in Tehran. U.S. shale oil is absolutely sustainable at $50/barrel, said Ryan Krogmeier, Chevron Corporation's vice president of crude supply and trading. Output in the Permian could rise to 2.9 million barrel per day by the end of 2018 from 2.4 million barrel per day this year. Asia will be the primary outlet for OPEC and Middle East oil in the future, Barkindo said. Crude exports from the Middle East to Asia will rise 7.5 million barrel per day between 2016 and 2040, he said. To get faster updates and the latest news from the oil and gas industry, please subscribe to the YouTube new video channel and connect with us on Facebook, Twitter or LinkedIn.